All right, YouTube, what's going on? So I'm getting the 8X Elite ready for tomorrow. Let me pause Adam Drake for a minute. Getting the 8X Elite ready for tomorrow. I'm hoping that it doesn't rain. It's been real humid and overcast out here all day today and last night, so hopefully it'll stay dry. But I want to start tuning the RCR modded LRP ZR28 or Z28. Z28, man, one of my favorite Chevrolet cars, man. Camaro Z28. Alright, guys, I never had one though. I actually had a Pontiac Trans Am. So anyway, I had a friend that had a Z28. We used to race all the time. I had also had a Buick LeSabre 1975, I think it was. Had a 455 in it. It was heavy as hell, man, but it would definitely keep up. Alright, guys, so what I want to do here is I'm actually working on the shocks here, the rear shocks for the 8X Elite. We're going to switch these over to bladder shocks for the rear. We'll keep the emulsions in the front. The front I'm not having any issues with, but the rear we're going to go ahead and switch it over to the bladder shocks. So I'm going to work on that. I did pick up the a new 8X flywheel for the new modified engine that I'm about to show y'all real quick, and a set of Max Life shoes. So on this one, we're going to be running 2 silver and 2 gold on this setup. We're going to try and get some maximum pop with just a little bit of drag anyway. So we'll get that set up, and hopefully tomorrow we can start ripping on the LRP. Maybe put it in the air a little bit as well. I know you guys like the truggy jumps, you know, rather than the buggy jumping, but you know, we got to give the buggy some love as well. So got the 8XT all back together, cleaned, good, ready to go. Let's check it out. There was actually no damages. I do have one issue here though. I actually lost the kingpin, and I forgot I was going to order these last night, but I need to order a new set of kingpins. So the same ones for the 8X, 8X Elite, and 8XT, 8XE. So I have one in here from the Techno, but it doesn't fit down in there very well, so I still have a lot of play. It shouldn't have all that play in it. That one's nice and tight. But we got this ready to rip again. I just need to fix that kingpin. I won't run it until I get the kingpins. Did have to charge up my Reaction lithium-ion battery. This is the battery right here, guys, that I turned all you new 8XT purchasers onto. My brother from RCHQ, Elliot, turned me onto this. Then y'all saw me show it in the video a while back. And since then, a lot of other people are using this same battery, man. It's a great battery right here, though. Anyway, so, again, shout out Elliot. Shout out Radio Control Headquarters. This is them right here, RCHQ. Remember, people, support your local hobby shop. Without them, you know, we don't have much of nothing, man. You know, again, racers don't depend on their local hobby shops, but us bashers do. So we need to try and buy as many parts as we can from our local hobby shop, guys. Radio Control Headquarters, San Antonio, Texas. They have a website called hobbytraders.com. Go on there. They have all kinds of buy and sell stuff, used stuff. Not just from Radio Control Headquarters. It's an open public forum. As long as you join, have a way to pay and receive payments, you can get on that site, hobbytraders.com. Check it out, guys. Alright, guys, so let's take a look at what we came for. So I'm going to zoom this in, but don't let me forget to unzoom it. So let's take a look at this. First thing I want to show you guys is every one of Lance's engines will come with this card. And this is my card. You can see what it says here. This engine has been assembled, hand matched, and fitted in the USA by Lance Heidman for the highest possible quality and tolerances. My engine was modified and assembled on the 7th day of this month this year, so 11/7/20. So appreciate you, Lance. Shout out RC Renew, Lance Heidman, Triton engines. Check them out. We're going to see what this one's all about. I've never had one. This is totally new to me. So just like the Red Max fuel that we're going to be using tomorrow in this Z28, or I should say Z.28, but same thing, guys. We're going to see what this is all about. So this is not just your ordinary L5 Evo. This is a 5-port, but it is modified. It does have a drag mod. So Triton L5 Evo with a drag mod. So let's check this out. And I know you guys have seen these. Y'all saw Muggy's L3, which is very similar, but that's a 3-port. This is a 5-port. It's a beautiful head, man. Look at this head. Turn that on. Look at this head, man. That thing is sexy. All milled out, man. Very nice. Very nice craftsmanship, man. We got the Triton carb here. See what this carb is all about. It's a 2-needle carb. It's supposed to be pretty dang good. Let's check out the head button. It has the seal. Very nice. Alright, let's check out the crank. Filled, modified, and polished, man. That thing is so polished, man. It is so shiny. It is awesome, people. Very good mod there on the wing. On the barrel. Very nice. And obviously the timing in the crank window. It's pretty good work there. I love this crank, guys. It's beautiful. And then our back plate. Very nice diamond cut back plate. Got the arrow to show you the up. Well, if you don't know the up on that, then there's something wrong. Alright. Take a look at this piston. This is a team piston. It does have the dimple in it. Looks like a lapped piston. And I'm not just I didn't just take this apart just to show y'all. You know that I take apart all my modified engines just to make sure. Again, we're only human, guys. People make mistakes. Human error occurs. So I like to pull them out, clean them up, make sure there's no residual metal shavings or anything like that in there. This thing looks good, man. Looks really good. By the way, that can right there of InstaShine, pick that up at O'Reilly's, man. It's great stuff for your bodies. any type of plastic. Um, it's extremely good. It's actually used for air conditioning, duct work, polycarbonate substances, body moldings, engine components, things like that. So really good stuff by Superior Products called InstaShine. Check it out. All right, guys. So that's it. That's that. I'm going to get this cleaned up. Oh, let's check out the block real quick. The block's the coolest part of this thing, man. That and the crank. Very nice. That's not a decal right there either, guys. That's actually cut into the block right there. And it's beautiful. And you got your let's see if we can see it. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hard to see in this light. See if you can see the other side better. Just says designed in the USA. I can't read it. I don't even have my glasses. Designed in the USA by Lance Heidman or something like that. Can't really tell. I'd have to put my glasses on because I'm blind. So there's the inside. It's got Swiss ceramic bearings in there. Milled out head or a milled out block. Look at that. That is freaking awesome, man. I cannot wait to break this thing in, man. And you better believe we're going to be doing it here pretty soon. So there you go, guys. Modified Triton L5 Evo. Pick this up modified for $400 plus shipping. But I paid the extra $16 in shipping. I actually purchased this thing Wednesday morning and it came today. So he modded it and he sent it to me all between Wednesday and Saturday. So you just got to pay the extra $16 to have it shipped to you. But it's definitely a beautiful engine. I'm excited to get it broke in. We're going to continue to finish breaking in and dialing in this LRP 0.28 here on the buggy. Then we're going to move that over to the 8XT. And we will start to do a break-in process on the Huddy break-in stand on the L5 Evo. Modified, baby. Of course it's modified, man. I'm a basher. I love to bash. I love modified engines, man. It's just something that's, you know, you just don't, you can't explain it until you actually start experiencing it. It's almost an addiction, people. So, you know, kudos to you racers out there, but I'm not a racer. I'll probably never be a racer. I am a basher, and that's what I do. And I love every minute of it, people. So over here, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you're lesser in the hobby because you're a basher. It's all about having fun. It's all about what you want to do with this hobby. So don't let people kick you in the balls. And if they do, kick back. So, you know, I don't really ever hold anything back, man. If I see something that's not right, you know, I'll say something about it. But it just seems kind of funny how it doesn't matter if you go on about your business or whatever, and people always seem to talk about you. It feeds their channels. It feeds their content. And that's fine with me too. So I'm not worried about it, man. I'm happy to oblige. Just like the green carpet on my ramps. You know, I see other people wanting to do that. I implore you to do it, man. That green carpet makes a world of difference, man. So anything that I do on my channel, from showing you a battery or how I do my ramps or how I do a setup or a product that I use, anything like that. That's why I show it, because I want to give people ideas on how to better their experience in this hobby. So don't ever think that I would be upset that someone took an idea of mine and ran with it. Not at all. So that's what this is about. It's about sharing ideas. It's about choices, just like the fuel choice that I've made. And it's about having fun, people. So no worries. And tomorrow, look for the bash video with this LRP Z.28 in the 8X Elite. I'm going to get this Triton cleaned up, get it back together, put it back in the box until I'm ready to start breaking it in, and finish up these shocks so we can do some ripping tomorrow for sure. So I almost wanted to go out and do some fifth scale bashing, but I did notice something when I was messing with this last night, is that y'all know I redid the diff in here, but there's no movement as far as the wheels turning, you know, against each other. So something's locked up in this diff. I'm going to pull it back out and we're going to go back over it. I think this time when I pull it out, though, I'll go ahead and drop that billet aluminum trans case in there. Forget who makes it, but we're gonna drop a billet aluminum transmission case in there, and we'll see what's going on with this differential right here. There's one right now for sale. So I forget the site, but it's got the tranny, everything. It's got the diff, everything already pre-built. But I would take it apart anyway and just reinforce it. Just like I think Elite RC, shout out Elite RC. I watched a video of yours doing bulletproof diffs, and I think it was for the Baja. I might be mistaken, but definitely want to check that video out again and see what's going on, because I didn't have any problems when I was doing my last rip with this thing. But you can't see how it's catching. It's not, there's no slippage in the diff, so something is wrong inside this diff. So I'm gonna check it out, see what's going on there. So all right, guys, that's gonna be about it for this evening. Look for tomorrow, definitely a bashing video, unless it's raining. If it does start raining, we'll go ahead and do a first fire on the modified L5 Evo and see what happens from there. But we are going to be doing something. I got to help my mother-in-law tomorrow. Granddad's coming home from the hospital. He's been gone for almost 2 weeks. He had neck surgery at the age of 83. And that's no joke. He's been in rehab right now, but he should be coming home tomorrow afternoon. So definitely, I got a few things to do over there for her. Fix the fence. I had to go over and fix their remote for the TV because they're having issues with it. But that's why we live in this little community. My daughter behind us and my in-laws over there, so we can help everybody out. It's all about family, people. Family comes first, over and above any of this. So as long as I have time tomorrow, we'll definitely be doing something. So, but I really want to rip, because I don't rip enough, but I think I rip more than most people. So that's another thing, man. More ripping, more bashing, more racing. Get out there and have fun in the hobby. And remember, support your local hobby shop, people. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we will see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.